According to the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, hot extremes and heavy rainfall events have increased and intensified around the world since the 1950s. This new level of extreme climate events has raised questions about the role of climate change in driving these events. In January 2024, the Center for Climate Research Singapore released the findings of Singapore's third National Climate Change Study, or V3. Before we discuss further, what exactly are extreme climate events? Based on historical records, extreme climate events occur very rarely. To describe an extreme climate event at any location, we often use the well-known concept of percentiles. Imagine arranging historical daily temperature data for Singapore from the lowest to the highest, and recording the number of occurrences. The 95th percentile would mark the temperature for which 95% of days are cooler and 5% are hotter. The most used percentiles describing extremes are 95th and 99th percentiles. Another tool that we use is a set of climate extreme indices. This provides insights into how extreme climate events are changing under global warming. Examples of extreme events studied in V3 include high temperatures, heat stress, rainfall extremes, dry extremes, and wind gusts. Key research findings indicate that by end of century, Singapore may experience increase in extreme daily rainfall, more frequent and longer dry spells, and more high heat stress days. Singapore's historical data shows a long-term warming trend over the past 40 years. In 2023, we experienced 37 days with some period of high heat stress. Extreme climate events can have severe impact on human health and increase the risk to habitats and other infrastructure. Is Singapore prepared for future extreme events?
As a highly urbanized and densely populated city with abundant rainfall, strengthening Singapore's flood resilience has always been a key priority for PUB. In the early years, floods were a common and widespread occurrence in Singapore. With climate change, we can expect more frequent and intense rainstorms. It is not feasible or cost-effective to build bigger drains to cater for every extreme rainfall scenario. So what PUB has done is to adopt the source, pathway, receptor approach by intervening at every part of our drainage system to reduce the impact of floods on people, businesses, and the environment. Singapore's third National Climate Change Study will provide us with the latest in terms of rainfall projections for the future and other climate extreme matrix. This matrix will guide PUB in the planning and design of flood management measures to enhance flood resilience for Singapore.
In a warming climate, where extreme events are becoming more common, V3 findings can help us gain a better understanding of what will likely happen and plan ahead to secure a sustainable future. For more information, visit the V3 Data Visualization portal and check out the reports and brochures.